evening, everyone. Welcome back to Fox 23 News. I'm Nicole Menner. The Golden Eagles lost a chunk of their wide receiving core from last season, but fall camp has shown us there won't be much of a drop-off at that position. Here's what Quez Watkins had to say on he and his teammates stepping into their new roles.
We all had to just come together and just put in the work, put in the extra work. We know the shoes we got to fill in, and then we know our potential, so we just had to come in and get to work. For me, I just got to stay consistent with my routes and keep full speed on every route and make sure I get my blocks on the edge.
We simplified. We got back to basics and simplified and focused more on technique, rather than just scheming. And, I think for us, as always, anytime you go into the season, the number one thing you got to do is you got to take care of the football. Ball security is the utmost importance, and so you hear us, whether we're doing a ball security drill or a team or a scale drill, we're emphasizing ball security, getting that ball to the chin and tucking it high and tight. We got to take care of the football in order to be successful, and we got to eliminate negative plays.
The Ole Miss defense is one that's being talked about quite a bit heading into the season. The Rebels' D was statistically one of the worst in the country last year, but it can only go up from there. And as defensive coordinator Wesley McGriff continues to stress, playing fast is the key to having a good defense.
I want to see playing at a high level. I always tell them in the beginning of the training camp, it's really not about what we run, it's how we run it. So the one thing I want to see in training camp, just see them get lined up, communicate, and play fast. If you're a fast defense, you're a good defense. And I think you've got to show signs of improvement in year two. But here's the advantage. They know the system. We're not changing the system. We're going to keep it same as. They're getting better ownership. The communication is louder. And now they're able to see the offensive formation and process it before the ball snaps, which makes them a lot faster. And so if you go in year two and don't change your philosophy, keep a similar scheme, the players will play faster. So I hope they're spot on. I hope they're spot on because we certainly need to improve and we certainly need to play faster.
Southern Miss and Mississippi State opening their soccer seasons last night as the two faced off in Starkville. And within just 4 minutes, the Bulldogs able to take advantage over the Golden Eagles. Junior Michaela Waldner scoring the first goal for the Bulldogs for her 6th career goal. And the next one not scored until the 30th minute. It was sophomore Gabriella Coleman who found the back of the net. She would score again in the second half, leading Mississippi State to a 3-0 win. So a positive way to begin the season for them, not so much for the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. The NASCAR Cup Series rose through Bristol this weekend as drivers continue to fight for a playoff position. And one guy not fighting at all for a spot in the chase is Kevin Harvick, who leads the circuit with 7 wins this year, and he's enjoying his time in the fast lane.
The biggest thing for me is I've been totally on the opposite side of this, and you come to the racetrack knowing that you don't have a chance every week, and what are you going to do to fix it, and how are you going to fix it. Now it's, you have a shot coming to the racetrack. You got a group of guys and team and organization and manufacturer and everybody who's trying to figure out how to keep it going.
The green flag drops tomorrow from Bristol at 5:45. The nation's best gymnasts gather in Boston this weekend for the 2018 U.S. Gymnastics Championships. The women's field headlined by Simone Biles, who's in pursuit of her record-breaking 5th national all-around title. Today, Biles began the second meet of her comeback after taking 2 years off following her 4 gold medal performance in Rio at the 2016 Summer Olympics. And she says it was pretty tough to get back to an elite level.
I thought it would take longer to get some of the skills back, particularly vault. It was so hard, running down the runway and trying to go over the table for some reason, and then doing 2.5s again. I was like, oh, it's not happening, forget this. I was like, if I can't do vault, I'm not coming back. So it was just kind of hard getting over that hurdle.
I can imagine it must be tough to get back after 2 years off, especially with the type of toll gymnastics must take on the body. But she said it didn't take her as long as she thought. I guess when you're that good at something,
she is good.
It doesn't matter.
Thank you.